Good afternoon. I'm Tara Lenizak. Thank you for watching your news at noon. We start with developing news right now. A North Dartmouth man is charged with a murder in Chelsea. The Suffolk County DA says 65-year-old Angel Alvarez will be arraigned in Chelsea District Court today. Alvarez is accused of stabbing 59-year-old Margarita Moorhead to death. Now, this happened inside a home on Lafayette Ave in Chelsea just before 10 Monday morning. Police have not identified a motive, but our sister station, WCVB, reports a note sent to residents of the property called it a domestic violence issue. And the fire at the Old Hawthorne Country Club in Dartmouth is being investigated as a possible arson. Now, state investigators tell ABC6 they are looking for the public's help in determining a cause. No one was hurt in the fire, but it came just a week after the property was reportedly sold in a multi-million-dollar deal. If that deal had held up, the building was going to be demolished and reportedly turned into a complex for people for 55 and older. Anyone with information on the fire or saw anything near the country club Sunday afternoon is asked to call Dartmouth police. And a $5,000 reward is being offered for any tips as part of the Arson Watch Reward program. And new at noon, a man was cited for driving negligently after a crash in Fall River last night. Fall River police say a car went off the road on Duval Street near the Cove restaurant last night. And police say the driver told officers he was speeding. And when he tried to regain control, he then lost control, hit a light pole, and then stopped up against a boat. The car rolled over and then came to a rest on its roof. The driver went to the hospital and now faces that citation. And a Dighton man died in a crash in Rehoboth last week. Police confirm 42-year-old David McFadden died in the crash Thursday. It happened around 7:30 where Baker Street and Hornbine Road intersect. Police say McFadden hit a tree and he was taken to Rhode Island Hospital with serious injuries where he died Friday. In Central Falls, Mayor Maria Rivera highlighted safety and housing as two of her top priorities for the year ahead. Rivera gave her annual budget address last night, and she highlighted a new 47-unit housing project on Broad Street, 100 new units on Roosevelt Ave, and 31 units at the old Broad Street School. Rivera also shared that additional funding will go toward rollout of red light cameras, speed bumps, and body cams for police officers.
I'm proud to share another investment this budget makes, the relaunching of our Central Falls Domestic Violence Task Force. During the pandemic, domestic violence was the #1 phone call in the police department, which is why this is so important for me. I believe it's incredibly important that we prioritize education and outreach about this life-saving, not talked about enough topic, especially to our middle and high school students.
The mayor says progress is also being made on El Centro, which will be a new community center on Broad Street. Construction is set to start later this year. And it's election day in Mansfield. Voters head to the polls today to elect 2 new select board members, 2 school committee members, a town moderator, and a Mansfield Housing Authority member. 6 candidates are vying for the select board seats, and the moderator race is also contested. You can vote at the Mansfield High School gym on East Street until 8 p.m. And 6 of the 7 school committee members in Uxbridge, Mass. Resigned. While the superintendent says teachers are continuing their work despite the unusual situation. He goes on to say in a statement, quote, "We will be commissioning an independent third-party review of the facts and circumstances that led to this moment. We intend to share the findings of that review with the community upon its completion." And now over to Smith Hill. A bill that would grant abortion access for all Rhode Island state employees and women on Medicare is set to face one of its biggest hurdles tonight. Set to be heard by the Senate Judiciary Committee, where it faces significant opposition. Now, the bill did pass the House, but the opposition centers around taxpayer funds being used for abortions. If this passes the Senate, it would go into effect in 2024. And checking national headlines at noon, Fort Hood in Texas is being renamed. Right now, it's named after a Confederate general. Now it's being renamed after the Army's first Hispanic 4-star general. The base will be redesignated Tuesday as Fort Cavazos in honor of General Richard Edward Cavazos. The base, well, it's been plagued by a series of suicides, murders, and fatal accidents. And it's one of 9 Army installations being renamed to remove Confederate names. And there's growing concern at the U.S.-Mexico border with Title 42 set to expire. Officials are bracing for up to 10,000 migrants crossing per day after the policy ends Thursday. Title 42 is the U.S. government rule that enabled border officers to immediately expel migrants during the COVID pandemic. And the U.S. Department of Homeland Security says it will not change the law and the border is not open. But the end of the policy is driving a surge. Border Patrol reports 26,000 migrants were apprehended in just 72 hours this week.
So we've been preparing for quite some time, and we are ready. What we are expecting is indeed a surge. And what we are doing is planning for different levels of a surge. That is what we do. We plan for different scenarios.
And authorities in El Paso are now advising travelers to use alternate ports of entry as they reduce some operations at the port to handle the surge. And the former Prime Minister of Pakistan was apprehended by paramilitary forces this morning. Those paramilitary troops smashed their way into a courthouse in Islamabad to detain him on multiple corruption charges. Imran Khan was a cricket star before he became prime minister, and it's the latest political turmoil in the country since he was last ousted last year. And supporters of Khan are protesting in cities all across Pakistan. And cue the sunshine this afternoon. Let's take a look outside with our ABC6 Skycam. It's a little bit colder than yesterday and a little bit more hazy, but it's still a nice day out, Skylar.
Yeah, definitely a really nice day outside, so definitely get outside and do something, but it does look a little hazy outside, and that's just because we have some wildfire smoke that is contributing to this, so it's giving us this bit of a haze outside, and we're not really getting all of the blue skies that we usually typically see when we have a nice sunny day. So as again, you can see here on the Skycam, it's sunny outside, but you just can't really see anything. Usually we have some nice pretty blues on the Skycam, but we don't see that right now. Providence sitting at 61 degrees, winds are out of the northeast at about 9 miles an hour. Those temperatures around the area, you can see we've warmed up, so a lot of us already starting to sit at the 60s. We do still have some of those upper 50s along the Cape, but for today, again, just a little bit cooler. Coastal area will stay in those upper 50s, and we'll keep those winds out of the northeast about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Also, our allergies are in full force this week, so expect the rest of the week to be high for all of these juniper, maple, birch, and grass this week. I'm going to have all your details in your 7-day forecast coming up here in just a moment.
All right. Thank you, Skylar. See you in just a bit. And now let's talk Celtics. To the Celtics in the playoffs. Well, the Celtics are back in Boston for the swing game in their second round series against the Sixers. Now, Boston and Philly are tied 2-2 heading into tonight. And the C's drop game 4 in OT on the road Sunday. Johnston native and C's coach Joe Mazzulla drew some criticism for not calling a timeout late, which he acknowledged he should have called. Game 6 will be in Philly, and Game 7 would come back to Boston if needed. All right, time now to take a look at your lunchtime commute. This is Route 95 at Thurbers Avenue. Things are moving along nicely out there. And let's take a look at some drive times for you if you're hitting the roads. If you're traveling Route 114 northbound White Church to 195, it's about 11 minutes. And Route 95 northbound Route 4 to Thurbers Ave, it's about 10 minutes. And Route 1 northbound Kingstown Road to the Route 4 split, it's about 8 minutes. So things are looking good for you out there this afternoon. And a traffic alert for those of you in Taunton. Daytime construction on Route 44 begins on Monday. Crews will be working to widen Dean Street, so there are 2 travel lanes and bike lanes in both directions. They're also installing new traffic signals and working on the sidewalks. MassDOT says drivers in that area should expect delays, so prepare. And the work is expected to continue all the way through September of 2026. And still to come on your ABC6 News at noon, what authorities are learning about the gunman who killed 8 people at a mall in Texas as witnesses recount the horrifying moments. Plus, the story behind Lincoln High School getting its very own food truck and how it will be used. And it's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for Pick of the Litter. Today we'll meet 1-year-old Megan. She's looking for a forever home, and we're told she's very playful.
I'm really proud to represent people in our community. Here at our law firm, we talk about making sure that we're doing the right thing for our clients at all times. When clients call us, I want them to know that we're on the case. They're putting their trust in us, and we're here to get things done for them. People need someone in their corner fighting for them, standing up for their rights. We want to do everything we can to help our clients and make it as easy as possible for them to get their life back on track.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex for instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex targets congestion at the source, relieving nasal congestion and sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. Try Vicks Sinex.
Toyota's all-wheel drive vehicles not only conquer the elements, Toyota conquers its competitors by sheer selection. You see, Toyota has 20 different all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive models. That's more than Subaru, more than Honda, more than Jeep. Conquer most anything with the adventure-seeking all-wheel drive RAV4 or the powerful all-wheel drive RAV4 Hybrid, both with Toyota Safety Sense technology included. See your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
About your accident, we have something for you. Just tap here. We know the amount seems low, but this is what your case is worth. Just click here. We understand you can't work. Click at the bottom. You want more. You called a lawyer. The law offices of D'Oliveira and Associates. You weren't gonna click that, were you?
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Welcome back now to an ABC 6 News follow-up. Police say the gunman who killed 8 people at a Dallas area shopping mall over the weekend left behind a social media profile filled with white supremacist and neo-Nazi ideology. Now witnesses are recounting those horrifying moments.
And I started running, and I ran as fast as I could run. I tried to get off of the mall property, so I ran the full length of the mall. In the parking lot behind the stores that typically the employees use to park. And I took a corner to get off of the property. The entire time that I was running, I could hear the gunshots. It sounded like a very powerful gun. Every gunshot sounded like an explosion. It was definitely the scariest thing that I've ever heard. And not something that I ever wanted to go through.
Are now looking into domestic terrorism as a possible motive for the attack. And the shooting is the second deadliest of the year in the U.S. A Texas House committee approved legislation to raise the minimum legal age for purchasing certain semi-automatic rifles from 18 to 21. But the measure is unlikely to pass the Republican-dominated legislature. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, Skylar, she has a look at your full sunny 7-day forecast coming right up after this.
With so much at stake, more Americans turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 newscast across all of television.
And ABC 6 News with Tiffany Murphy and John DeLuca, Southern New England's trusted news team.
How do you print money legally? Just own an insurance company. They get a payment every month. But if you get injured, they argue about paying you. It's going to take a lawyer to get you a fair payment. At Rob Levine & Associates, we use the power of law to get you more than the insurance company wants to pay. And our size, experience, and efficiency can get it quickly. That's why so many people choose us over others. There's only one Rob Levine & Associates. Call the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the Rhode Island Convention Center. Browse the largest display of hot tubs and swim spas in the region from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. That's this weekend only at the Rhode Island Convention Center in Providence. Visit hottubshow.com.
A moment with Kelsey and Stella.
Stella, over here. Hi, Kelsey, I'm coming. Excuse me. Let me help you.
Take a minute to help when life's road gets bumpy.
Did you know, unless you treat dandruff regularly, it will keep coming back? Try Head & Shoulders shampoo. Dandruff is caused by irritation to a germ that lives on everyone's scalp. Unlike regular shampoo, Head & Shoulders contains zinc pyrithione, which fights the dandruff-causing germ and helps prevent it from coming back. It's gentle on hair and provides up to 100% dandruff protection, clinically proven. Try Head & Shoulders shampoo and conditioner. For best results, use with every wash. This has been Medifax for Head & Shoulders.
We're here today to set the record straight about Dupuytren's contracture. Surgery is not your only treatment option. People may think their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
Welcome back. Western Canada has been hit repeatedly by extreme weather. About 30,000 people were ordered to leave their homes over the past 3 days as nearly 100 fires flared across the province of Alberta. Now, close to 100,000 acres have burned since they started over a week ago. Officials expect the weather to work in their favor over the next few days with cooler temperatures in the forecast. But back here at home, we are seeing smoke from the wildfires as the smoke is coming this way. Right, Skylar?
Yeah, you know, actually, we're looking at that wildfire smoke, and you can see this is where it's located at. And it's following our jet stream all the way down into our area. We can even see it on the water vapor. You can watch how this jet stream is set up and how it just comes right over our area. So if you're looking outside, we do have sunshine today, but we're not getting those really pretty blue skies like we usually see. So right now it's just pretty hazy outside. Satellite and radar over the last couple hours. There's a disturbance to the south of us, not coming anywhere near us, are getting a couple little clouds passing through, but temperatures right now are warming up. We're in the 60s. Most of us along the Cape, we're looking in those upper 50s, but as we head into the afternoon, we'll see those low 60s for our high today. We're going to keep the Cape area still in those 50s by the time we head into the evening. So today, just mostly cooler, not so bad. We are going to rebound for tomorrow. Coastal will still stay in the 50s today. Winds will be out of the northeast about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And for tonight, mostly clear, a couple of clouds here and there. And we'll see those temperatures in the low 40s with the winds out of the west at about 5 miles an hour. And that's a big important thing because we have that warm air from the west that's going to be moving in. So we have a high pressure system in place, and that's going to help keep us warm as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So we're going to see those temperatures start to rise. So as we get into this forecast, we're going to see those temperatures quickly move up into those upper 70s. We're going to see 80 degrees by Friday. A couple of isolated showers here and there that could pop through the area. And then by the time we get into Saturday, we're still going to keep those upper 70s and flirting with 80 degrees. And then Sunday, we do have a bit of a turn. We're going to cool down just a smidgen. But you know what? It's still not going to be entirely too bad for Mother's Day because it's still in the upper 60s. It's still going to be nice. We're going to have some sunshine. And you just might need a light jacket, especially if you're heading down to maybe the Cape or along the coast and maybe you're going to Newport.
Absolutely.
But you can still get outside and do something outdoors for the day.
moms deserve the sun.
Absolutely.
Yes, we need a nice sunny Mother's Day. The whole week looks gorgeous. I'm loving the 7-day.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we're already in that stretch where we're going to see those warmer temperatures and maybe you keep a light jacket on hand.
Yeah, and to everyone out there, this is Skylar and I's reminder, get your Mother's Day cards now and order those flowers. We need to celebrate them on the beautiful Sunday. So.
Yeah, you need to do it now because, I'm terrible at doing that.
Right.
I'm really bad. Last minute, I'm like, hey, Mom, what would you like?
I'm running TJ Maxx. Yeah, no, do it now. Prepare.
Send in the gift card, the Venmo.
Yeah.
Mom, here, go buy something.
The temperatures this week should be your reason for getting out there and you want to celebrate Mom the right way. So don't stress about it.
Yeah, and then go do brunch.
Absolutely. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Skylar. And turning to our schools now, Lincoln High School unveiling the latest addition to its culinary program. Well, a food truck, and the truck will serve as a concession stand for football games on Friday nights and be used to compete against 10 other school districts with food trucks as part of the Commissioner's Cup in October. Lincoln is the first school to get its food truck, and the superintendent tells ABC6 it's created a lot of excitement in the district.
We see a lot of students gravitating toward that. We have 2 excellent teachers that are in that program. In fact, one of the teachers helped facilitate the conversation between the Ocean House and Lincoln School Department to secure the truck. So that is a high demand program in and of itself, and I think the food truck is just going to add to that.
Now, the food truck is currently in the design process with graphic design students submitting their ideas for the truck. The expectation is that the truck will be ready for the start of school in the fall. And still to come on ABC 6 News at Noon, meet Megan. How you can make the one-year-old pup's day as she looks for a forever home.
I arrived at CCRI in 2011, and I've been taking classes on and off ever since. Work and family come first, but finishing my degree has always been my top priority for me. I wanted to finish my degree to show my daughters that a college degree matters. Through hard work, it is possible. I did it, and they can do it too. Having worked at TF Green Airport since 2003, I've steadily worked my way up the ladder. Now with my degree, my career can really take off.
Toyota.com is Toyota's official website for deals. See every official Toyota deal out there, including offers not seen on TV. Buy a Toyota.com when you officially want the best deal. Toyota, let's go places.
Do I think I have an advantage? No. Look who I'm playing against. It's gonna happen today. Big money. Yes!
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune Ultimate Host Night, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
When it comes to your hair, ingredients matter. That's why Herbal Essences is packed with naturally derived plant ingredients you love. And none of the stuff you don't. Our sulfate-free collections smell incredible. And leave your hair touchably soft and smooth. Herbal Essences.
When you're injured, don't be fooled into taking a tiny check from the insurance company. Once you start adding up medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering, that check is oftentimes a lot less than what you need. Just say no to the insurance company and their tiny check. Instead, say yes to everything you deserve. Call a law firm that will demand top dollar for your injuries.
DeOliveira and Associates.
Call DeOliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Pick of the Litter on ABC 6 is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus.
Hello, everyone. I'm here at the RISPCA with Adriana, and we are greeted by a very special Miss Ball of Energy. Adriana, tell us who we have today.
This is Megan. She came to us all the way from St. Thomas with her puppies and her dog friend that she had her puppies with. She is the most playful girl. She definitely needs to work on her basic obedience, but she's perfect for adventures and hiking and long walks on the beach. It is best that she doesn't go home with another dog, but could have other dog friends in the future. And she should go home with sturdy kids, as she does need to work on that basic obedience. She's a little jumping bean, but she's a little pint-sized, so definitely manageable.
And would Megan be perfect for, say, someone who works from home, maybe wants to be more active, take the dog out on walks?
Oh, absolutely. She could go for walks for hours. She really enjoys her walks. She really enjoys playing in the yard as well. She does know her sits and gets a lot of energy out by doing like basic training as well. So that's really awesome.
And what kind of special treats does Megan like?
She really likes the chicken meal or the liver treats, the ones that are super stinky. She loves those. She's got super high prey drive, so.
All right, perfect. And for anyone out there interested in meeting Megan, how can they do so?
They can go on our website and check her out, fill out an application, or give us a phone call.
All right, perfect. We'll send it back. And still to come on ABC 6 News at Noon, Skylar has a final look at your afternoon forecast. Thank you for watching. We'll be back after this.
Behind the back. No look. Let me show you how it's done.
Now I know why they call you the heavy hitter.
Injured in a car wreck? Call me, Attorney Rob Levine.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
At Home Outlet, we help bring your ideas to life. Remodeling or building new, we're here to help you. Kitchens, baths, floors, and a whole lot more. Our Home Outlet locations across the country are full of new, quality products and at better prices, guaranteed.
Gray Vanity Top Combo, only $481 each. Bayonne Ceramic Tile, only $3.99 a square foot.
Come see us at Home Outlet.
These are spectacular. I wonder who the artist is.
glorious colors.
I can see myself in that backyard.
Cambridge pavers bring a backyard to life. And Cambridge pavers will keep their rich colors and stay beautiful for years to come, thanks to the unique Armortech process. Let Cambridge make a masterpiece of your home.
With Armortech, you'll have your dreams come true.
I've been telling everyone, the secret to great teeth is having healthy gums.
Crest Advanced Gum Restore detoxifies below the gum line and restores by helping heal gums in as little as 7 days. Crest.
That's me before Dawn Power Wash. Now Power Wash gives me the power of an overnight soak in minutes, with 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps that help break down, loosen, and lift away food and grease. So much faster. It's more than soap. It's Power Wash.
You're the heavy hitter, Robbie Scott.
Rob Levine.
So why do they call you the heavy hitter? You don't play baseball.
In my game, you're a heavy hitter when you win, and I win a lot.
Hey Rob, can I have your autograph?
Sure.
Oh, 1-800-LAW-1222.
Welcome back. Trending now, a Kansas sheriff's deputy made an unusual DUI arrest yesterday. The suspect, as you see right there, was literally wearing a beer can costume. Now, police say they got a call for a possible drunk driver on Interstate 35 there. Once pulled over, the driver, looking like this, was arrested for a DUI and taken to the county jail. And let's send it over to Skylar Spindler for a last check of your forecast.
Well, we're going to be a little bit cooler today, but we warm up and rebound for tomorrow. We're going to be back into those upper 70s and 80s midweek and towards the weekend. Not too bad, and even for Mother's Day, we'll be in those upper 60s, but just grab a light jacket.
All right, beautiful. Thanks for joining us for ABC 6 News at Noon. The news continues first at 4, and for news and weather anytime, abc6.com is always on. We thank you so much for watching. We will see you back here tomorrow.